All right, all right, all right. What up, world? It's your girl, Chrissy, the Heartbeat, and I am here live with another Wind Up Wednesday show. I know it's been a while. I have, of course, been busy out in the streets, in the community, doing all the things that I love to do, which is to be amongst us, be around Black excellence, and just really celebrating us. So, if you see me outside, you see me dancing or whatever the case may be, just know that that is what I'm doing. I'm celebrating Black excellence. And of course, being a part of Black excellence myself, you know? And with that, there's more things that are coming. If you're following me on Instagram, Facebook, which my tag name is Chrissy underscore the heartbeat. You see it right there on the display. And man, it feels good to be doing another show tonight, of course. And I have a great guest. I was introduced by my good colleague, and when I tell you, Miss Atkins is doing some amazing things out there, and believe it or not, we got the same name. She just spelled hers with the CH, and I spelled mine with the K. So, Christina and Christina.
Yeah.
My mother wanted to make sure that I was different, which I am. But anyway, Miss Atkins, I want to say thank you for joining me today on this sunny day, well, sunny evening, because it was cloudy earlier today. I don't
Yes, it
know.
was.
It was very cloudy, but that's Chicago weather. It's bipolar. So Miss Atkins, how you doing out there? I see you out and about right now.
I know, right? Yes, I am doing good. Thank you so much for having me. It is an honor to be on your show.
I'm so glad that you are here. So, as I mentioned, I was introduced, and of course, I just wanted to share, get you on the show to highlight who you are, celebrate you as Black excellence, and talk about how you got started, what's your mission, what drives you, and share your upcoming event.
Okay. As she stated, my name is Christina Atkins. I am the executive director and founder of Heaven Has a Heart. And so we are a nonprofit organization that's based inside of Chicago and
Okay.
travel the world helping underprivileged children in education. So our upcoming event this Saturday, we will be going back to Africa. So we do a lot of work in Africa and in Zimbabwe. And one of the preschools that we work with was closed, and it's been closed for like 18 months now. So we're having a Bridgerton theme fundraiser in Evanston, and all of the proceeds will go to reopening the preschool in August. So when September start, the preschoolers will be able to have a place to attend school.
Okay, nice. So you said how long the preschool has been closed?
18 months now.
18 months. Okay, that's kind of tough. How long have they been in the community before they got shut down or
Ooh,
closed,
wait.
I should say?
I want to say this is year 22 for them. So they have been in the community for 22 years.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, in Africa, education is not free. So for the community that we're reopening the preschool for, the parents, they don't have running water. They do not have electricity. They stay in a community where the sun, the light, they get everything done by sunlight before the sun is down. There's no electricity, so there's no TVs, there's no tablets, there's no, you know, they don't have electricity. So for the preschoolers, their parents choose between either purchasing bread or something to eat versus sending them to school. So with that being said, after COVID, a lot of the parents did not and could not afford to send the children back to school, so the school has closed.
And tell us again, what area in Africa are you focusing on?
It's in Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. And what's their language
Yeah.
there?
So English is taught in all of the schools, and then they have their languages also that's connected to their tribes. But English is taught in all of the schools.
Okay. Another thing that you mentioned is that it costs to go to school out there. So what's the average cost for an individual or a preschooler up until, well, I really don't know their education system, but um,
So same system as ours, so they just call it different forms. So for primary school, from preschool up to eighth grade, it's $2.50 a day for them to attend school.
and how many? See, look, now I want to get the pen and paper out and I want to start writing stuff down, make mental note. Like, wait a minute, okay, 250. How many days per week do they go to school? How many?
I know, right? So it's a
It's
total of
like I gotta
when,
help solve a problem.
I know, right? When the classroom is at full capacity, it is 60 preschoolers.
Okay, that's a lot. That's definitely a lot. Okay, you have a great mission there. That's a great
Thank you.
purpose.
Thank you.
That's something big there.
Wait, right there.
Very very impressive. I like a lot. Just knowing that there's individuals like yourself who are helping change lives in on the motherland or in the motherland, and and I don't know if you have, but have you visited Zimbabwe yourself?
Yes. So this will probably be my fourth time returning back to Zimbabwe. So I've been in the nonprofit sector for like over 10 years now. And in 2021 we decided to go global. And so we went to and we went to different cities in Africa to see the needs, and education, no matter where we went, continued to be a need. It was a different need, but there was always a need in education. So we went to Cape Town, we went to Zimbabwe, we did Tanzania, and we did Tanzania, Zimbabwe, yeah, in Cape Town, and all of and every city that we was into had an issue with education. When we was in Kenya, the children were attending school, but they were attending school on the floor. So we had a project partner with a local carpenter to build desks and seats so the kids can have a place to sit. So it was a grammar school, first grade through eighth grade, and they did not have a desk. So, but they were in class, sitting in the classroom, but sitting on the floor.
I'm just over here thinking like ah to know that there are like where we are here in the United States. In the United States, we just have
Yes.
like access to everything, like from the desk that you are mentioning, the things that we would just look at as that's nothing. It's just extra, or it's just a desk. In regards to this is how it's always been done type of mentality of certain things, especially with the toilets and bathrooms. Like when you think about other areas, you don't necessarily think that they don't have those things, or they're not equipped or designed in the same manner that they are here in America.
Yeah, that is so true. Like it was so eye opening. So what we have decided to do is we're launching a program on the south side of Chicago to work with young people to be able to take them over to Africa so they can obtain the experience. Because they have a panic attack when the internet is down. But imagine just no electricity. Like there's no internet, there's no electricity, there's nothing to
Not
connect
even the internet, they phones.
to.
I can't find.
Exactly. Yes, they phones or the internet is down or can't play the video game. Like there's no TV to connect the PlayStation to. So being able to show them that outside of our communities and our neighborhoods, there are again, so I take care of home first and have been taking care of home. So but in 2021 is when we decided to take it global. But we're going on the south side. So for me, I'm from Cabrini, but unfortunately, Cabrini Green is no longer in existence. Other than that, that's the community of youth I will be working with. But since Cabrini is not in existence, Chicago has youth that are in need that are not in Cabrini. So that's why I'm
Yeah,
taking to the south side because that community is in need. And talking to some of the teachers and the students and parents, some of them haven't even been downtown. But I felt the same way growing up in Cabrini, like the Gold Coast, like that was a whole nother world outside of our world. And it was the water tower, like oh, I see all the things and the youth going to the water tower. Like we were in Cabrini and we were down there. That wasn't for us. We were to stay in the projects. We were to walk into the water tower and we were in walking distance from the water tower. But we was not taught like, hey, explore outside of your community or neighborhood. So our youth program is to help them explore not just outside of their community, but outside of
of
Chicago.
the world. Look. No, that is a great information and a great segue all at the same time. Because I was looking over your information where you're saying that
Yeah.
you grew up in Cabrini Green,
Yes.
and just what you shared alone will in today's world compared to back then is like unheard of. Like, what do you mean I can't go downtown? What I did
Right.
these children, and I do my best not to say kids because kids are goats, but these children, what are they? Generation Z? Are they Generation Z? The
I don't
Gen Eds,
know.
whatever. I don't mean no disrespect, y'all. I'm a millennial, look. But anyway, they don't have that same fear or
Hmm.
against other individuals. It's almost like, you know, what you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But okay, I really like all the things that you've shared so far related to what you've done. I think that is phenomenal work. I also work with high school students, so just what you shared about willing to give them exposure. I am where they can study abroad before they get to college.
Yes.
I'm all for that. Actually, this the school year, and maybe I'm gonna probably focus on this for the next school year, is the opportunity for kids to study abroad. That way at the beginning of the school year that they agree that this is what they're gonna do, and
Okay.
then by the end of the school year when they're able to really travel, that's what we're doing.
That's amazing.
Always. Always moving, always learning and exploring. Okay, so tell us a little bit more about yourself. I know you shared that you grew up in Cabrini Green, that you've been in the non-for-profit sector. Was that for 20 years? Did I get that right?
10.
10. Okay, sorry. I'm
Oh no.
adding more
Okay.
years than I need to. But, maybe that's the future.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Let's see. Oh wow. When people are put on the spot, let's see. Yes, so I'm
Okay,
from
well, what
Cabrini.
school did you go to since you went to Chicago? You from Chicago, because the sets in Chicago's and the high school you went to is everything, you know?
The, the best high school on the west side.
On the west side, what's that?
Weston House.
Westinghouse?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not
Weston.
from the west. I'm not from the west side, so
Oh, okay. So yeah, I wasn't from the West Side either, but it's one of the best high schools. Actually now it's a special enrollment school. So yeah,
ooh.
I did Weston House. Then I went to undergrad at Robert Morris. I also attended DeVry, so I have my master's in nonprofit management from DeVry. I have one daughter. We share the same birthday, which is also on Saturday. So we're having the Bridgerton themed gala, but it's also my 40th birthday. Um,
Hey, 40 where?
uh, thank
Look.
yes.
40 where? You look good.
Thank you.
You're
Um,
welcome.
what else? I love serving, so that's my purpose, that's my mission, that's my passion. Growing up in Cabrini, when we were in need, as they say, going to the food pantries, getting the free turkeys, all of that, and it just always pierced my heart that the individuals that were serving sometimes could be so mean. If that was at the aid office or places, like, they're still human beings even though they're in need, and that just always bothered me, that the people serving would a lot of them did not have the heart to serve, and was doing it or were there for whatever purpose or reason, but they just did not have the heart or spirit. So I've
Yeah.
like, if I'm going to serve, I'm going to have the heart and the spirit. And just because you're receiving assistance or need does not mean that you're less of a person, that you shouldn't be treated like a human, you shouldn't be treated with dignity or respect. And so that was always an issue for me. And then my grandmother just always instilled, education is the key to everything. Education is the key to everything. So if that key has allowed me to do the things that I do today, so being able to give that key to other children, so they can also use education to change their lives.
Yes, I love it. That's beautiful. So is that how you came up with the name of your non-for-profit, Heaven Has a Heart?
Yes, exactly. Yes, because I want everyone to know, like, heaven has a heart. Like, heaven has a heart. Every person should be treated as such. Like, heaven has a heart. Do not forget that God, again, He's love, He's patient, He's kind, He's gentle, He's long suffering. So we ensure that those are our values. That's what we instill. So whenever we're giving anything to the parents, the students, they never feel like, oh, should I get this? Like, we treat them as family. We don't look at them any differently because they're in need, because we could be on the opposite side of that table in need. And because I have been on the opposite side of that table, I ensure that I serve with love and respect, and to remind them heaven has a heart.
Okay. I love it. So with your this organization, how can one um add value or donate to your organization or
um
be supportive?
Yes. So we are located on Instagram and Facebook, Heaven Has a Heart, on our website, Heaven Has a Heart. And yeah, Heaven Has a Heart on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, and heavenhasaheart.org is our website address. And it is take you to the link for if you would like to come to the gala on Saturday, which is going to be an amazing gala in Evanston.
I
Again, it's
gotta find my outfit. I'm so coming. Okay.
yes, come, 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 come.
Yeah, I have to find an outfit. I have to ponder. Ever since I seen the information, I'm like, ooh, wait, that say gala.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
been over here pondering for like the last 24 hours on what am I going to wear.
yes, yes, come.
Yes, I do definitely would love to attend. It looks like it's going to be a phenomenal event, and of course, I get to meet you face to face instead of just via chat.
I know.
Um, you have a burst of amazing energy, and I love it. As Heaven Has a Heart says.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, usually, we're about 20 minutes in
Okay.
between here and now. We'll probably play some music and we'll talk about, um, a little bit more of what it is that who you are, what's next for you. I guess that will be the next question
Okay.
because we'll be taking breaks right about now, but we're doing something new and different. So I did bring up that we will talk about the different things that's going on in the community or the world, the Black community, different things of that nature. I know it's been a lot going on.
Yes.
Do you follow or keep up with any of the things? And I know sometimes things is just hard not to, but in the social media world out there, the latest with Diddy or Kendrick Lamar or it's just be so much going on
Yeah.
in Instagram.
I just scan past it, but no, I really don't follow much of it. Yeah, I really don't follow much of it.
Well, that's good
Yeah.
because
I
I
be
really don't either. That's why I have nothing to really say. Talk about it's a shame, unfortunately, what's happened with Diddy, but
yeah.
yeah. Okay, so what is next for you?
So we are excited after the gala. Again, we'll be going back to Africa in August. And then
Ooh, August what? Look,
we go the second week of August. So I think it's August 7th. And then we'll be there for 2 weeks.
look.
Yeah. And so on our social media and on our Facebook, we share the journey and the experience. And so because there's not electricity there, someone comes and do the video and then I end up sharing it either a day or two later upon them editing. So we share the entire journey from what on the plane to arrival to going to the schools to giving the kids the scholarships to having the parents come out, so we always make sure we include the children as well as the community. Because again, as they say, you can just give a fish or teach them the fish. So we ensure that we just I know we helping and supporting, but we always make sure that the community is involved, including the parents to also empower and educate them.
That's good. I I don't. This word is coming to me now. It's when I think about this, it reminds me of missionary tasks and different things of that
Okay.
nature. And it has this good side to missionary, and then it also has the other side to
Yeah.
missionary. But overall, it's serving, it's helping individuals along. I'm trying my best not to use this word because it's a thing right now, and I do listen to Kendrick and just how he explained certain things in his last song. Just allow me to open up to more other things of what individuals have been doing as far as colonizing
Okay.
and to a certain degree is that you're going in to help individuals with certain resources or those essential things that they should have but may not know that it's essential because of just their environment, how they've been not modernized. I'm sorry, that's
Yeah.
uh or up to what's going on in the current world. So um with that, I was gonna ask the question, like, in Cape Town and Zimbabwe and Kenya and Tanzania, I know it's open, right? So what's the wildlife like in those areas?
The animal wildlife or wild?
Yes.
So when I Cape Town for me, so between Cape Town and Kenya, have I personally say that Cape Town is the Garden of Eden. When I say how beautiful it is in Cape Town. So that's another thing that I personally learned for myself. Not all parts of Africa are what we see on TV. Like
Mm,
there are beautiful parts of Africa. There is the animals, the water, the just the land of just like unlimited land, and the grass, like all of it's just like it's breathtaking.
it's
Like
endless.
yes, endless. That's the word. It is endless. And so you drive through it and you just be like, where do it stop? And it does not. Like you continue to see the mountains, the trees, then the safari, like going to the safari and seeing the animals. Like that's their habitat, and we come to visit their habitat, so you see them in a raw nature state. You see the elephants out there, the giraffes out there, like that. This is their home and they're inside of their home, and to be able to go inside of their home, like it
Right.
is.
Do the opposite.
Yes, it is breathtaking. Like, and there are parts of Africa that, are in need, but there's also parts of Africa that is wealthy and they have a lot of things. And like, there's a part of Cape Town, like Navy Pier, they have a Ferris wheel, they have a downtown, they have Bentley shops and different kind of shops. And then there's also areas like the areas we serve that don't have running water, don't have electricity, so it's like it's night and day, like as they say, the haves and the haves not.
Have nots. Okay. That's great information to share. Even more inspiring to make sure I get get on over there so I can see and touch for myself
Yes,
because I just never really cared for what other people said. I wanted to follow my own heart and do what
exactly.
felt best for me. And I'm still in that same, journey.
Yes,
So thank you for sharing that information about the wildlife and just giving us a glimpse of what you witness and experience. I appreciate that a
yes,
lot. Okay, so we are 27 minutes in.
okay.
You have been, of course, an amazing guest. Is there anything you would like to additionally share with those out there in the world today?
Well, again, if you're unable to attend the gala, again, we are working with the youth. Come January is when enrollment will start. So if you would like to be a mentor, volunteer on the board, be on a committee, there are enough youth and there are enough mentors that I needed. So you can send us a message on our website and we would love to be in touch with you. You can continue to share the information. You may not be able to support, you may know someone who would like to support or partner with us. And also, when we take the trip with the youth over there, you may want to also attend the trip. So, there's many ways to stay connected with us, but we share and post everything on our social media on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, I love it. And tell us one more time what's your social media handles?
It is Heaven Has a Heart on Instagram and Heaven Has a Heart on Facebook. And our website is heavenhasaheart.org.
I love it. I love it. And I want to say thank you again for joining me today on this show. Don't be surprised if you see an email from me, but you're
Yes.
going to see me this
Okay.
weekend because I just have to come.
Thank you. Thank
This sounds
you. Have you.
very exciting, right up my alley. I need. I was thinking about going to find, like, literally find like a regular gown, but knowing that this is even more heavily deep with Africa, I gotta switch it up.
Yes, yes,
I gotta switch it up. No, look, that
yes.
has me thinking now. I gotta have this figured out by at least Friday.
Okay.
But yes, thank you again for being a guest on my show, and you are more than welcome to come back
Okay.
and share with us your journey. I know that this app, that FNP Radio, is available in 167 countries.
Okay.
So now that has me wanting to go and check to see if it's available in these countries. On purpose, just so
Okay.
I can see, like, hey, I am live in Cape Town, and Miss Atkins over
Yes.
there in the back talking about it's time to eat. No,
Yes.
no, but I do love food. I'm not gonna do.
Okay.
Oh, see now, I gotta ask, what was the food like over there compared to here? And then we gotta close out.
So it's more natural. So all the processed stuff that we have, you know, so like on some of the tribes, the cattle and all of those, they there, they kill it, they clean it, and they
We
cook.
don't see that here.
Yeah, so they not.
Somebody else doing it for us.
Yeah, exactly. And so the men take care of it, and then they train their sons to also manage it because that's how they eat. So it's not, they ain't going in, some places are, but the area that we serve, they're not going into the stores to purchase the meat. They're taking care of the animal, and then killing the animals, and then having the meat. The same with they milk. The chickens is running through there making the eggs, and they making it. And again, there's no stove, so it's wood. So it's just the experience is just like, so it's wood, it's fire, and that's the stove. Big Mama got the pot out there,
So
the wood,
back
fire.
back to the basics of
Yeah,
camping and really using the land to know how to make a
survive.
fire and eat. Cause
That's the only way they eat.
this sounds like a great experience. I have to participate in some shape, form, or fashion because I think that's so important based off of like where we are going. Like, yes, we are we're moving very forward with technology,
Hmm.
right? But based off of where we're at in this world and knowing that at any given point or in any given time, somebody can hack the system and everything that we supposedly have access to, our connection is gone. Like this, it reminds me of the Obama movie that they had come out in November.
And it's latest one.
It's on Netflix.
Oh,
Hold on, cause I got Netflix up, but I'm gonna just do the search of the Obama movie. The Obamas had a movie come out on Netflix, and they talking about um basically it's called Leave the World Behind.
I did not. Oh, I didn't know that was. I did not like that movie.
Why? Look, see, now we're about to
Maybe
have a
because
whole nother conversation.
I don't know. Maybe because I need to watch it a few times to understand some of the messages. I received some of them, but yeah, I wasn't too. Yeah, maybe I have to look at it again to dissect it. Yeah, I did see that movie. I didn't know it was connected to Obama.
Yep. Yes, it is. They got the credit. I think the name of their credits is like at the very beginning.
Oh wow.
So at any given point, like you didn't fully like watch it.
Yeah,
Now
I
I'm
did
about.
watch it, but I also think it's signs to say prepare. Yeah,
Exactly.
yes, to prepare. That's what I got from it.
Because
Because anything is bound to happen. Yeah. So
and
yeah.
then what you gonna do? Because there's no technology.
Yeah. Nah.
But you look, I'm about to.
Look, you about to go down another hole.
Nah, I don't need. I need to stop going down the holes. But I'm gonna cut that part.
Okay.
uh, no, I just need to continue to be aware.
Yes.
That's pretty much it. And just peace and love. I operate out of love at the end of the day.
Me too. I know that's right.
Hmm. All right. Well, again, I want to say thank you for being a guest on my show.
Thank you for having me. It was such a pleasure.
It
I
truly
apologize
was.
for last minute of changes and yes.
Yeah, because we would have been in the studio with some wine.
Yes.
The show is called Wind Up Wednesday because we winning.
Yes, I know that's right.
We don't wind down for what?
Yes, I know.
No, we winning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep winning. That's what it is.
I'm gonna have some wine when I get home.
Well, cheers to the for being a guest, and I see you this weekend.
All right, see you this weekend. Thank you so much for having me, love.
Not a problem. You have a great rest of your night.
You too. Bye bye.
Peace. Good night.